Hi, in this video I will talk about the Jonah, the example of Jonah. The example of Jonah is indeed the uh, very clear and for several and interesting, unique. And we see that in this example, Jonah is not doing very bad thing, right? It's interesting. He's just leaving the city. So I want to show that some people criticize that, okay, prophets have in this life have right to communicate God directly, and I believe in my theory it gives them responsibility, high responsibility, and once they do very small bad thing or bad decision, and it affects, and God can punish them severely, and because they have a lot of power. And communicating God at that level is a power itself. So if someone is reached at that level of prophet, and he warned people, and according to the story, and they didn't believe him, they say like, okay, we don't believe you, and then he decided to leave, but he has communication with God, and probably God told him, we don't know from the Quran for sure, don't leave, you just keep doing it. And this is his feeling. But from this story, we can get that maybe that feeling is also not super clear for him too. He may think that it's okay, so that it makes it a major sin, and in that case, because it feels like atheism. So you feel that you have so he has communication with God. And God is saying that, and there are rules for him at that time, I guess. This is my interpretation, by the way, not completely from the Quran. And God is saying that just stay in this, keep doing it. And he doesn't do this, and he wants to leave it, and he is mad at them maybe, and he thinks you know and he thinks that what God inspires him may be not true. He's doubting it, and he's doing against it. So then God punishes him. But here we see that the interesting thing is, I feel in my heart like it's like sort of severe or not, because he did, okay, he is leaving, but it's not a big deal, But in that example, he is a prophet, and he has improved himself, and he's feeling God's that close, and he shouldn't do this. And God gives him this because it's another thing is also mercifulness. So why you leave them? And God wants him to warn them more and more. You cannot he shouldn't do this. And there's some time to wait, and he should trust God more. He didn't trust God, and he just decided to terminate it. So the power, and then it's actually, it's a very big thing. But at the end, we know that God forgave Jonah and mentioned him in the Quran as an example. So that's beautiful indeed. And thanks for watching this video, and hope you enjoyed. Hope you find this interesting interpretation. And what I meant is, being prophet and being communicating God made him more responsible, but actually clearer about his afterlife. So he will certainly, he will, and we see that there is a likelihood that he could fail too. It's so sad. So he actively communicated God, and he spreaded God's religion, but he could die as an atheist too. There's a likelihood of this, and God says it and we don't know his life as a fact. So that's all I want to say in this video, and thanks for watching this video, and hope to see you in the next video.